can hear each other's bells. So we have sort of a basic system right now for alerting one another. We'll get a bit more in depth once they get their letter mark approved, and we'll
Oh, good,
have a
good.
better system. So we can communicate with one another, which is also nice.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah, I mean, otherwise, everything I've seen here looks good. Um, Obviously, not a large operation. There's some privateers that can have 4 or 5 brigantines and can fully man 25 sailors. That's not required, obviously, right? We need privateers across the spectrum, and everything here looks good.
Good. So, one personal question about the society. I told you about the threatening letter of the plague.
Hi.
We got this letter today. If you take a note, take a look, and then pass it back. I haven't told members yet. So, do you know who this Captain Q might be?
Off the top of my head, I do not. I could request that our intelligence division, checks their archive. If it is a known pirate or someone that we're aware of, they'll have a record of it.
Okay, well, maybe you could just. Well, I need that note back.
Yeah, I can hand it to you,
Um,
but I can ask if we're aware of any
sure.
Captain Q if he has an affiliation.
I don't know what to make of it. Obviously, we're getting 2 threats in 2 days, so I'm getting a bit more concerned.
I mean, the
Um,
only Q I know, I mean Captain Quickshot, but as far as I know, did we send him back to London?
No, I watched him get murdered by a buckle gun. He's dead as they
Oh,
get.
never mind. Quickshot's dead.
okay, all right.
So
Oh,
it's not. It's
Captain.
probably not Quickshot unless that note is a week old.
No, it's fresh today.
Hi, Captain Q. If any of you heard of anyone else that might be a Captain Q?
No idea, no.
No.
Hmm. Yeah, I
Okay.
can see if our intelligence division knows of anyone, or we can get word down to you.
Sure. Yeah, we have a box down there at the academy. So, all right. Well, I thought I'd throw that your way, just see if that rose any bells. I'm going to talk to our company, and sort of we'll be doubling our care that we take around the island because
Hi.
every day, something else comes our way. It's
And
fantastic.
you don't have any insight who this might be. You haven't been threatened by any pirate groups before.
Well, that's the thing. I haven't had a chance yet to talk to W, which I believe is Wade Harding of our company.
Hi.
That's the only W we have in the company, so I haven't talked to him about what his thoughts are. So I don't
You
know. We'll see.
you don't have any like teenagers that are fond of practical jokes on your zoo.
Well, you never know, really.
Hi. Hi. We'll
But
we'll look into it. We'll see if we can identify who
I
that is.
appreciate that.
Hi. All right. I think we're
All
good
right
here. Then
then.
we'll let you get back to it.
Thanks for coming by. I'm glad you've got the port inspection out of the way. I think that's probably the most
Yeah. That's. I mean.
time-consuming. Bit.
Yeah. That at least enables if they're able to come up and speak to us, um, you know, then it doesn't require. The slow part obviously is us coming down here to speak to them. So.
The trickiest part. So,
Hi.
okay, I'll pass all that on, my friends. Thank you for coming down, and have a safe journey to wherever the waters take you next.
Hi. Thank you, Governor.
You have a good day.
Good day, sir.
Hi. Good day.
Did you manage to get a good look at the resupply point as a Davenport? Because I didn't.
Yeah, they have a Navy bunkhouse, but it's of course locked.
Oh, I understood.
So,
Well,
and honestly, I want to say like we don't need it, but we would take it. I'm not gonna fail them if they don't have it stocked or anything like that. Which it sounds like they
understood.
do, but
Mm-hmm.
we've got enough friendly ports on here. We're close enough to B2 that that would be contingent. I'd rather get them up and running than hold them any longer to build any bigger of a resupply point.
It doesn't seem like they have proper harbor defense. Never mind, there's a harbor defense cannon
There's
there.
cannons. I
Yeah, there's some
looked.
cannons.
Yeah, they are mediums. There's just one or two of the harbor defense ones.
I'll take a look.
Aye, well, the ones in this area are mediums. There's two that we're about to pass by that look like they are harbor defense cannons. Aye, coming up on our starboard. Oh, actually, and also all the way by our aft starboard. There's
There's-
the
Yeah, they've got defenses.
Mhm.
I believe I was muted for the first hour of the stream. Well, there goes that pod. We'll have to see if that actually poked through or not. Well, at least that was somewhat beneficial.
Aye.
It'll be helpful for them. They'll be able to get up and running faster now.
Yeah. I wish we could make this process faster, but the hours that he listed that they're awake is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.,
Oh.
which is not a very wide window for us to get a ship down here.
Aye.
But I had known that he was just at the Navy dock right before we left, or about an hour before we left, so I was hoping that we could run and catch up before he went to bed.
Maybe we could have kicked him a little.
I tried. It was difficult to find him.
So,
So I'm hoping that he can just pop in tomorrow and we can take care of it.
aye. Well, we would still have time to look at the zoo.
Has everyone here been to the zoo?
I've been to the zoo.
Yeah, I've been.
Oh well. No zoo today. You know, he was surprisingly cool about the question I asked him about inbreeding his cats.
I only heard part of it because I was, busy writing.
Aye.
Is it just like there was only one mom cat or what?
No, that was the daughter and the father, and they said they just started breeding, and I was like, well, where's the mom if you're gonna breed them? Well, he didn't really have a great answer. He said, oh, she's probably in resting right now after giving birth. Yes, resting.
I've noticed even my horse has the same father listed through several generations.
Yes.
Ooh.
Awkward.
A little awkward, It works. He can still run, so not too bad.
Hey. Here's that same rank again. I'm actually kind of curious. Should we stop and check it out?
We can check it out. Unless anyone is pressed for time to get back.
I don't
fine.
have my spear gun.
I have a spell gun on me.
Oh, there's still
Oh, it
hits
is
down
fresh.
here.
There's still, yeah.
Oh,
Well, if the intern hasn't been eaten by a shark, it means there's probably no sharks around.
hopefully.
Alright, you and me, giant.
Aye.
Okay. Oh, whenever you're ready.
when you realize there's no beds on this boat either.
There
Oh,
is
there is.
down
Oh,
under
there
the
is a
door.
bed. As soon as I say that, right after I look. Doing all right? I just heard someone scream.
Did you?
Sounded like it, like someone was like really dehydrated.
Not me.
It's a white-sailed sloop called the Dip Ship, but what's interesting is it didn't see obvious damages.
It was called dipshit.
It had Dip Ship, as in it had this
Dip
note
ship.
I had to read. Oh, maybe this is supposed to be found.
Oh.
It kind of reads like it's somebody's last stash of alcohol.
Yeah, that's what
Uh,
this is. Yeah.
I found one of those somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at too.
Right. Well, other than that, there's nothing really interesting. White-sailed sloop, Dip Ship. No.
Did we find the alcohol at all or no?
There was a little bit. I didn't pick it up. There's
That's all right.
some envelopes and a few resources. It's odd though, they must have scuttled it because it didn't have any damages to the hull. Unless somebody bucketed the water onto it. Actually, does that even work?
I know. We
Uh,
could always try.
want to try? Hey, let's swing by and grab some pocket sand on this island.
Ah, okay. We'll just do it on that island then.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Bly, it's your friends.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh. Yeah, I'm not
Spanish.
sure about like. So I tried turning out like around it, right? But I made the mistake of turning to starboard, and they were going in that direction. So like I actually ended up pretty much homing in on them.
I just thought you want to give him a hug.
Yeah, let's say it was intentional. Makes me look better.
Tactical hug.
Yeah, tactical hug.
Getting in close, too close to the cannons.
Mm-hmm. It's actually true. I'm not sure if the Spanish operate like that, but you know, in an armor brigantine, maybe. Let's pop on this little beach.
Oh yeah, this little sandbar here. So there's a little something
Oh.
there.
That looks a little dark. It's not black though, it's like brown or something.
Yeah, it's brown.
Who paints their sails brown? Jesus.
don't
Apparently
know.
they do.
Oh yeah, these people.
Oh no, it's red-ish, maybe?
It's like, no, I don't know. It's an abomination of a ship though.
Bunch of bears.
You can hop over if you want to. I think I already got the pocket sand on this one. Ah!
Go and check, see if I do or not. I don't even know how to do that.
I mean, your mind should tell you if you had it or not. It should be very obvious if you didn't.
Oh, there's a person on that ship over there. It's
Oh,
four
there's-
even.
My
Four
goodness.
persons.
Oh, we're
This
being
is
looked
not
at.
awkward. Oh god.
Did we say hello?
I have to anchor the ship, but we can.
You know anything about these guys?
No. What island?
Wild Run?
I don't even remember coming to this island. Okay, so we should totally one at them with our rifles out. Got it. Perfect
No.
plan. I love it.
Doesn't that look like the... No, that's the Royal Society ship was smaller.
Mm.
Master
I have a
Davenport,
sign.
I
if you want to know what was on that ship, apparently it is now off the port side of our ship.
oh,
Yeah. Right here. I guess maybe I should have picked up the 218 silver, huh?
I got it all.
Oh, okay.
That's weird.
That's weird. Is that a thing that's supposed to happen?
I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure that's what was on that ship. Like in the box I looked at anyway. Maybe next time I should pick up the money, yeah. When you know there's money there.
Probably. It better not be the alcohol.
Oh, they're looking back at us.
Do y'all want some alcohol?
And no, I don't
Uh,
drink.
I would
I'm
never
good.
touch alcohol.
Are we just gonna have the staring contest with them?
Yeah.
Us standing over here staring at them standing over there staring at us.
I think so.
Right?
Okay,
Yeah,
let's one
should
at them
stand
with
here and leave.
rifles out.
Are they waving back yet?
None of us can see them.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're waving.
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
waving back.
they're
They're waving back. They're
Hi.
waving back.
Should we go over there or no?
Maybe.
You could.
Maybe. It's already awkward
I-
Be
now. so-
polite.
It's just
Like,
should
yeah,
I red
they
flare
see
them and
us.
see what they do?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Let's
No,
do that.
no,
Let's do
no.
that. Let's do it.
It's a green flare.
No fun. Not that I'd probably know the Navy.
I mean, they've seen us.
I think they saw
do we
the
look
sails
like anything?
probably.
Do we look like anything but Navy giant?
We look like pirates, obviously.
Alright, looks like they're coming over. Or they just unanchored. Let's jump back.
No,
Let's
yeah,
jump back aboard
yeah.
the ship.
Eh?
I would love though to just dress up like pirates and roll around in the Navy ship and just pretend to be pirates for an afternoon.
I mean, we
Just like
could do that
pull,
now.
pull people over.
Yar, matey.
I mean, what's
Oh,
stopping us
show me
now?
your contraband. Oh, they're coming.
Ahoy ahoy!
Why there?
I think some of us just saw you a few moments ago at
Oh.
Copper and Cask.
Hi, Royal Society.
Hi,
Yes.
good to see you again.
You too, we were just grabbing some pocket sand.
I like the forecastle on that boat. That's a nice design. The diamond.
This is our greyhound, our people mover, if you will.
I really like the design. It's interesting.
We have some very, very talented shipwrights.
That you do.
Oh, that's a good idea with the benches, yes?
Yeah. Like, can you tell how many people we can actually fit on here?
It's got to be 12 just on
12.
the benches.
But
Plus
20?
yeah. 20?
Oh my god.
I'm a giant. You weren't in the game.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, it's the
Just like a-
yeah.
It's like a sea taxi. Sea bus.
Hi, it's the HMS Greyhound.
That's so
Oh, I get
awesome.
it now. I was thinking the
Ah.
cocktail. Sorry.
No, no. I mean that too, but no.
It took
No.
me that long to figure it. Oh god.
Our
Right?
newest vote is the innuendo. That's the one that gets us in trouble.
Ooh.
I
All right, well, we best be getting back.
yes.
All right, us two. Safe
Hi.
sails out there.
Safe
Yep, you
sails.
two have a good night.
Have a good
Au
one.
revoir.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Toodaloo.
Toodle pip.
Yeah, I remember
know-
the game.
The game that we all just lost.
Yep.
Yep.
God, I hated that.
Wonder which royals they are the society of if they're out here au revoiring on people.
It's weird. Now I'm very hot. This grid sucks.
Yeah, this grid really do suck.
Yes, that's.
Shoot faster.
Shoot.
Oh.
faster.
Do that.
Say, do we want to head back? We could swing by Sons of Ragnar if we wanted to, or we can just head back.
Let's just go back. I think my poor little brain can only take so much Tiki Village for one day, and I've been there already once
Oh,
delivering
yeah,
Lord Vigelt.
I think I need to get to bed here soon, so.
Aye. Look, it's lovely over there, but it's also incredibly unproductive, and I
Aye.
don't like unproductive.
Yeah, it's interesting that, like, we sent the 48-hour patrol out there, which was purposeful and useful, and then everybody else went out there. There's like 9 ships there.
I mean, it's,
It's
kind
about,
of expected, to be honest.
It's about 50 or 60 hours in that now. Actually, it's more than
Aye.
50. It's probably 60.
They're supposed to come back tonight. They weren't back when we left, so I'm assuming that they're still there.
Yeah, they were supposed to come back 9 hours ago, I believe.
They all went out there saying, like, I know everyone else went out there, but with the headaches being bad on the island, I don't think anyone told them where they've decided not to check that it's fixed.
Oh, the Vice Admiral knows it's fixed. He
Aye.
came back. I mean, I guess there's another shipwreck ahead of us. That's not the same one.
No.
Uh,
Maybe?
Yeah,
No,
or nay,
no,
Master
it's
Davenport.
not. What was that?
Are we checking it out? Yeah or nay?
We can check it out.
There's a crab pot behind it, like another 50 meters.
Yep, a crap pot.
There's also more pocket sand.
Aye, that's Oh, I know that island. That's where the Emporium was until about 3 days ago.
What happened to them? Did they just all go to sleep, or?
It's complicated.
Alright.
London things.
Oh.
Apparently they had a whole bunch of keys they weren't supposed to have.
Oh.
That's the ship on our starboard aft. It's really
Yeah,
fucking far away though. Oh well, let's go, Giant. You don't have your harpoon gun yet.
Bet you I can swim to shore from here.
Yeah, it would take you a minute.
It's not that far, but pretty sure I'd survive.
Mm-mm. Oh, I know you would survive.
I mean, I guess the smelling salts too, so.
And another white-sailed sloop.
Ooh.
This
Oh.
one was called Friendship Cock.
Was it really called the Friendship Cock?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
But this
Ooh.
one
Ooh.
actually had damages to its port side bow. Like, this one looked like it was sunk. The other one just looked like it was scuttled.
Interesting.
You want Zephykai pocket sand?
Yeah, let's grab some pocket sand.
Aye, let's do it. I mean, we could see if anybody from the Emporium is home, but I really doubt it. That port is literally right here. And this is usually the time of day they would be operating in, but I think they might not be operating anymore.
I think it'd be 3 more hours from now or so.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Going off by when Morphe wakes up, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Murphy would be awake by now.
Good. Oh.
Well, Murphy probably is awake by now, but Murphy's also on the whatever you want to call it.
The party boat.
Do you want to just head into the port, or just go to the sandbar to the left?
I mean, we can see if anybody's home, right?
Yeah, we can.
It's private, yeah.
Do you want a flare?
Sure. I think the Navy docks were here on the left. I also know that this particular bay we're coming right up on definitely can have a sloop anchored. Because the rest of that port is rather fucking deep.
Mm. 2 gallons.
Oh, electric dynamo, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be that nobody's home now.
I am a nerd. I'll take it.
Yes, since they have problems. I guess we could just put our anchor on the stairway.
Yeah, drop right in that concrete.
Aye. It ain't our concrete anyway, who cares if it breaks?
Yeah, me too.
Wow.
I don't see anyone responding to the flare, so
I mean, neither. I mean, I guess that company kind of doesn't operate anymore.
wait, can you actually drop the anchor on the stairway? Will that work?
I think so. Apparently not. Crap. Well, I definitely have pocket sand here, and I believe everybody else does as well, except for maybe you, Master Davenport.
Does everyone have sand but
I
me?
have been
Oh.
here. Yeah, I've been here.
Yeah. It's fun visiting.
All
Are you
right.
good?
Yep, I'm good. Let's go home.
Okay.
Well,
Or we
that's
could
sad if
find
it's
more
true.
islands for pocket sand.
We could do that.
Ah, let's head
Yeah,
on.
this is probably the island I've been to the most outside of our island.
Honestly, that in the Nature's Compass.
Right, Nature's Compass, yeah. That's the one straight up above.
Mm,
Have you guys spoken much to Nature's Compass?
I have, but
You know
not
much
very
about them?
recently.
Are they just like a civilian group?
Yeah,
They're
I think
really
they're,
nice.
Yeah.
they're like the new Argonauts, except without the privateer part.
Oh,
Like they took over that island after the Argonauts got whatever happened to them.
hey, all of a sudden I'll have you
did some of
know.
them go into
I got
the
off the
Nature
island
Compass,
yesterday as
or
well.
am I just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of them merged over, yeah. I'm really sad because there's one guy from the Argonauts that I really miss. I kept giving him throwing knives every time I met him. It's like he actually was a
Oh,
sailor
yeah,
for a
of course you
while
do.
before he quit Navy. Like when the Argonauts were disbanding, he joined the Navy for a little, and then I guess he went home afterwards.
Ooh, more shipwrecks.
Yeah,
There's a sloop
I,
of
I need to go to bed, so my brain is fried. And I'm terrible with names. That doesn't help.
Mm.
I wonder if that's just somebody sailing white sloops out to sink them somewhere. Oh, actually, this one had another 10 silver if you want them, Master. You can put them wherever they go. I took the money this time.
I will throw it in the coffers.
Aye. Shimmer in like 10 seconds.
You're just jumping off, Alderson?
Oh, and I'm gonna need vitamin L when we're back.
We can arrange that.
Hi. Oh look, big Spanish.
Ooh, yeah, big
Stop
Spanish.
sign. Imagine if we had a schooner. This is where we would engage them.
Don't worry, I got it.
Okay. Nice shot. I think you took out the helmsman. Oh my god.
So much Spanish.
God damn it. I'm really sad we didn't have the crew for... There's actually a flotsam coming up on port side. Quick, quick. Can't really slow down. Nice.
No
Somebody hit
way.
me.
Good job.
No way.
Good hook, Master Davenport.
Yeah, that's another 2 silver and 34 copper in there.
It's making the crown rich again. After we spend, you know, 80 silver per 1,000 hide we buy. I could make twice my wage in 20 minutes. Just running around with a tanning knife.
Oh. Headaches.
Hmm?
Yeah, when I woke up this morning and got in, there were like 9 of us on the island. And half of them were down there building the Enterprise. I was like, well, I'm gonna go play some Holdfast for a little
Oh
bit.
yeah.
See
In
if
case you
anyone
wonder
wakes
where I
up.
get, don't pull animals outside of boxes until further notice.
Is there an
They
issue
come
with that?
out, there's, I just had to post on the London newsletter as well, if you want to go check it out.
Thing put up a sign at the end of the parade grounds.
Well, the
I know
admiral
I didn't
just
see it, and I took my horse out of the box.
the admiral just made a new part of it on the London newsletter.
Yeah, but they
Apparently
started
there's
with signs around the island now.
apparently there's a good chance that they come out as level 1. I mean, I mean as you know, very
Oh.
young babies. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so if we wanted to like reset our tame, we can just
No,
take him out.
because whatever horse you're riding was probably born 30 years old, and you would
Ooh.
lose those 30 years. Yeah.
Good point.
And the way it works where I come from is you can only get X amount of whatever the baseline, on top of whatever the baseline is. So if you have a 30 and the amount you can get extra, your max is 70. If you have a 1, your max will be 41. So in the end, there will be some
Yep,
loss.
yep. Not doing that.
Aye, exactly.
What's that sign say? Emergency resupply.
I don't think those Spanish actually hit us, did they?
No.
Like, at
No,
all?
I miss.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Thought I was stuck for a second.
Oh, Secretary Blackwater is back on the island.
Mm.
Yay.
It's gonna be all good. Maybe put one of those silver coins in here because it's missing one. But other than that, we should be good.
Effect.
And here comes the Dunnock.
Dunnock, where is the Dunnock?
It's currently to anchor. Helmed by what looks to be Lieutenant Austin.
Wonder if they're not coming back from.
From the beach fun, probably, yeah.
Oh, like this.
Wonderful.
All right, well that's a voyage.
Aye.
You're actually.
Ooh, what's this?
It's a party.
Oh, just a bunch of. I couldn't tell they were Navy members at first.
Cuddle pile.
Yeah.
It's a,
Oh.
it's a
Cuddle
big old,
pile, that's what.
good old fashioned cuddle pile right here.
That takes me back.
I'm just.
Apparently, Secretary Duran said we've been.
Yeah, offload some of them so that we can have other people on helping.
If possible, we should probably send a raven to let these people know that their bodies are going to be down here because of the fact that I woke up with vitamin overdosing still.
Ooh. Yeah, we could.
Just to make it so that nobody actually loses any of the.
That was the wrong button.
Oh, it's Lord Biggles. Let me just drop him real quick. Oh, sorry. Sorry,
Oh,
Lord Biggles.
dang. Oh, no. Don't drop him in the water. That would be terrible.
It would be so bad.
Sleeperborn is one up.
Why is there a gravestone in there?
There's 3 of them in there.
I got it.
That's the last one.
Is that it?
Yep.
Looks like that's everyone.
There's a bunch of us.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
We'll go put her where she belongs.
Hi. Pleasure sailing with you, Lieutenant.
It was a pleasure sailing.
Poop's not back yet. Are they still just over there? Oh, there is the coast. Oh, wow. That is a flotilla. They moving? They ain't moving.
You do realize you almost hooked me just then, right?
I noticed that about 2 seconds after I threw the hook. Listen, I've been peckling.
Oh, well.
Everything's fine. Anyways.
Oh no. Oh dang.
Evening, Ensign Master. I'm going to bed.
Good night. Are you pulling an Ash, Davenport?
Is that what Ash does?
Apparently. Yesterday she forced me to go to sleep after, yeah, I was awake for like 20 hours,
Right.
so I can't
Oh.
kind of get why she forced me to go to sleep.
You should go to sleep.
Yes. I've been asleep for about 5 hours.
You should get more than 5 hours.
I can't. I physically can't.
Let me help you.
Whether I want to or not. No. It's not a case that I don't want to. It's a case that I physically can't because my body won't let me sleep when it's light out.
Oh, that sucks. Do you live in a place where it's very late out for a long time this time of year? Or do you just have bad sleeping habits?
So at the no, it's just I don't know why. Even if I go to sleep at like, let's say if I go to sleep at like 10 p.m. whenever the first light pretty much comes up, which is usually around like 6 a.m. in the morning these days, it's like when I wake up and I stay awake because I can't go back to sleep. It's physically I can't. I don't know why.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Oh well. It happens. I'm gonna go grab my shit that I've put in these boxes up here.
That reminded me, my keys are in here.
That's the first thing I do when I get back. Go and check these boxes to get my shit back.
I almost forgot all my shit down here. Just my keys and some random paperwork. Paperwork.
Yeah, the island really isn't fine.
Say it isn't fine?
I mean, for me it could literally be because I've just woken up and I'm like rediscovering everything after the things. But the first thing I noticed was 20 blinks, which was the same I was having when we were having the like massive stutters.
It's weird. I'm not having any issues right now.
It's definitely a smoother experience, if that makes sense.
Aye.
It's just straining the eyes more than it usually would. Which is probably because I'm like rediscovering everything and everything is like popping into view.
Yeah, when I woke up earlier today, it took a few minutes for it to calm down.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm assuming, especially seeing as it is definitely smoother.
Oh yeah, there I'm getting a bit of a headache.
Oh, there we go. That was the big headache. That's
Oh,
probably because
that'd be the main hall coming into view.
Yep, main hall, and more than likely thingy as well, the warehouse.
The lighthouse.
Yeah, the warehouse will also come into view for me, because I can pretty much see all the way down there. I'm guessing there hasn't really been anyone awake till now on the island.
No, when I woke up, when we left, we actually just went to do a port inspection. When we left, there were 8 of us awake on the island.
Oh god.
And we took half of us. And then it was like the vice admiral and his two of his shipwrights who were building the Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna go check some paperwork and I'm gonna go to bed.
Well, good night if I don't see you anymore.
All right, have a good one.
I'm just gonna do my daily loop when I wake up to go and check my mail, go and check the ops building.
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect anything to have changed, but I mean,
No.
worth a shot, right?
I think in the last 36 hours we've had like 6 things in the ops box.
Yeah.
There's just nothing happening.
Very good. Well, not going to disturb any of you anymore, and I'm actually going to go to bed, which is a novel fucking idea for me.
Fair enough.
Sir, Master Miles, good to see you. Master Davenport.
Hi, Lieutenant.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Mouse. How are you?
I'm good, Master Davenport. How are you?
Doing good. Just did half of a port inspection.
Half?
They weren't there, but they've been waiting a week, so we did what we could, and we're gonna see if they can't come by tomorrow to finish off the ship inspections.
I see. Hello, Ensign O'Keefe.
Morning, sir. Morning, Mouse.
Hello. How are you?
A bit tired still, but I should be clearing up in a bit here.
All right.
How about yourself?
I'm all right. I actually need to head off in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. I'll probably be going to bed soon myself.
I think that might be all of us.
Aye. It's pretty quiet around the Navy Island when everyone's still down at the beachside resort, as it were.
Aye. When I woke up, or when we took the Greyhound out, there were 8 of us awake on the island, and half of them were the vice admiral and his shipwrights.
Aye, fair enough.
I heard the Vice Admiral was nearly captured by Black Rose.
Really?
I don't know if it's true. It was just something I heard in passing.
Oh. When I woke up, he was here on the island, and I think he still was. I don't know if he's awake now or not. I don't think he's left.
We heard anything from Duncan yet?
I have not. I know the Donnock just came back with some sleepers. But I haven't seen Indigo or anyone else, or I don't know if Secretary Bowes is still with them or not, or if he's asleep.
Aye, well, honestly, when it comes to Duncan, no news is good news. If he hasn't, yeah, he tends to extend his patrols oftentimes with little, what he needs to do. For all I know, they might have put into a port and all got drunk and then barely been able to climb back on the ship.
It would not be the first time, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
Here's where they are.
Hopefully they're all okay.
Oh yeah, they're on their way. Yeah, look at this now.
Yeah.
Ooh, spicy. All right, I'm gonna cross some T's and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, I have to head off too.
Night.
I will say good night then.
All right. Good night, Miss
Good night.
Mouse.
Good night, everyone. I will see you when you get back, Secretary Poppins.
Indeed. Night. Good night.
Good, now I can leave.
You'll never leave.
I did go to bed briefly and then got back up because I remembered that there was a large amount of mail that had not been completed and was at different stages of being summarized.
Did you really wake up to do the mail summary?
Yes. Well, kind of. I came down here for something else, and then... Well, I realized Amora listed that the mail summary was completed, but I don't think it really was. There's a lot of...
Yeah, honestly, I didn't look to see if she pushed one. The one she had, I just trashed because she had like done 2 things, but hadn't deleted out the stuff from the one she copied, so I just burned it. It was,
I
yeah.
was planning to do that. I was in the middle of starting it earlier because I looked at her draft and it was basically copies of Voyage Lord.
Oh, excuse me, just real quick, gentlemen.
Right.
So I was about to do that, and then I can't remember what happened.
Alright.
Oh, somebody came by asking about. Oh, it was Lieutenant Worthington came by asking about something, and then after that, jumped on the Homburg and took off for a bit. So yeah, there was a lot. Did you reorganize it all into the unfiled though? Because there was a folder.
Yes,
for...
there was a folder for yesterday, and I just tossed it all into either unfiled or today or something like that, just to make it clear that it hadn't been done yet.
Okay, yes, that's what I was looking at because I'd gotten about halfway through some of it with my mental notes, and then so it didn't matter. I knew what I'd gone through and what I hadn't, so I was going to make sure that it was clear. But I think for some of the clerks, I'll personally say it took me a while to understand that the to file / unfiled mail is like applying to needs to be summarized versus needs to be put into the deep archive.
Yeah, I really shouldn't call it unfiled mail. I should really call it something different.
It gets a bit confusing, and I don't know if Amora might have moved things around, getting confused by that.
Oh, can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Yeah, we should call that something different.
I do need to switch my ears for a moment, so hold on, I won't be able to hear you.
How dare you? Man, that Alderson just piece of work.
Alright, I can hear you again.
Oh, dang it. Oh, no.
If you're talking.
Yep, can you hear me?
Talking right now, I can't hear you, though.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Good. We just went out and tried to do the port inspection for copper and cask, and they were not there. Oh my goodness. Wait. Come with me. I kind of wanna like I do want to build this out as a deep archive, but I also kind of want it to be a panic room.
Oh, it's certainly a panic bunker now.
Like put a little bed down
Yeah, let's
here.
go around. Let's
Yeah,
flank him. Let's flank.
Flank him.
Ha! Surprise! Got you.
Oh no.
Ah!
Red flare.
Three-way flank.
Oh, has anything changed? Like, do you have any missions per se? Because otherwise we're just about to do a sea wall.
Yep, not a whole lot going on. Have you?
Yes, they kind of extended the 48-hour deployment while I was over there, which I didn't expect to go over there with the Holmberg, but we brought more people over there, and then there was discussions, and I think Rock Bottom's like, well, we don't need to be back until 12 p.m. tomorrow for the trade fair, and I think Secretary Duran was considering staying a little bit longer.
Oof.
Hmm.
So 5 days. 5 days to the 7 days. No one will be on the Navy Island. I see nothing that could possibly go wrong.
Well, in the
Crew
proposal,
of the Holmberg did come back, but yes, the other two crews that were out were on patrol while we were going. I think Captain Cleveson was there. Captain Duncan had gone out on patrol. He hadn't returned by the time we left. But when we first went out there, I mean, on the Holmberg, we had Lieutenant Worthington, Admiral Bain, Secretary Blackwater, Captain Flemington, Lieutenant Kinsley, Lieutenant Ramsey, Ensign Pip, myself, and then a handful of other sailors. I think mostly everybody returned there.
when I woke up this morning, I suppose it wasn't this morning, it was 3 hours ago, there were 8 of us awake on the island, and 4 of them were the Vice Admiral and his shipwrights.
Yeah, so that was the thing too, is like I was telling you earlier, when I was in the middle of what I was doing and I ran off, Ramsey had told me originally that we were going to go do a patrol, and that she'd be ringing the bells. So I was like, all right, well, if I don't make it to the bells, I'll just meet you at the ship. She told me it was going to be the Palace. Well, I ran down there after they had already cleared parade ground, and nobody was at the Palace, but everybody was at the Holmberg, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess we just switched to a different ship. And then I got on board and realized everybody on there, and then I was like, all right, I don't know where we're going, but I guess this is the same mission. And then they're like, oh, we're going to the Sons of Ragnar, and then, yeah, it was just I had my civilian outfit if you want to see it.
It's like rule number 1, never get on a ship with Flemington unless you know where it's going.
Well, yes, you know, I mean, I'm part of his crew. It's kind of expected.
Hi. What's your civilian outfit?
It was a little bit of a beach episode.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, actually, while I'm here, I need to I hadn't done tattoos yet. I need to do that real quick. I made some tattoos. I need your opinion.
Yeah, have a gloveless one. We'll just take these off. God. Can you tell if your chest one is fully loaded or fully applied?
Yes, it is.
That's weird. I only see like the bottom half of it, I think.
Oh, really?
What's it start with?
It's essentially just a play on a crossword, but it says Royal Navy almost every line except certain letters are changed and then they're circled. So in a diagonal, it says P rats circled,
Oh,
and then
suck.
down to the bottom right,
Oh,
silk.
there, it just all came in. It's pretty good.
I don't know. I was just messing around earlier with different things. Oh, and then on my shin, I've got a guillotine that says "Keep your chin up." Oh no! Oh my! I just saw what you did. God damn it!
No, you can't change it. Oh, did you just take them all off?
I don't know if I'm even going to keep the ones that I did for right now. I was messing around with them, different sizes. I've never done that before. Never been a tattoo artist.
I might. Do you have the template, if you will? I don't have a better
Yes,
word
I do.
for that. Can you please send that to me? Like the basic
Oh, yes.
one? Yeah. I was gonna do a couple tattoos that I was thinking of that I might have someone do. I want to do down my left arm. I want to have it say Davenport vertically. My right arm, I have it say Davin Starboard.
Ooh, that's fun.
It's just a lot of letters.
I don't think you even saw it. Probably was hard to see on my knuckles from right to left. Said ops, the number 4, and then on the left hand live.
Ooh, is this all in one template, or did you have several?
Well, I mean, so let's just say they're all kind of combined together, but I can separate them out if needed.
I mean, I can do that too. I want to do the back tattoo with some sort of mural that says "The Navy runs on paperwork."
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, perfect. I can make that work. What the hell is an occiput?
All right.
An occiput?
Oh yeah, I didn't know what that was. I think that's just the back of a head, maybe.
I think you might be right. Why wouldn't it just be like head?
I don't know. I didn't make that, so actually made my own anyway. It was just about the same thing, so I could have used that one just to get my alignment straight and all that.
You just like paint your leg white to see where your leg was?
Yes, I went into a different mind, single mind, and did it there.
I think I might need to play around with that a little bit. I don't know a ton about that.
Yes, that's why I did it in my single mind, because it was easy to eat my way through it.
Yep. Put like my uniform back on. Should I do it?
I heard that. Oh no.
Hey. Do me a favor and take your shirt off. I want to see if it worked. Oh my goodness, it kind of worked. You might have to take your pants off too.
Good heavens, Davenport.
You can't really see it, but it says Davenport. Dude, I can see the R and the T on your knee.
Oh, by the way, did you see the note that Kolb left from the Emporium?
That Cobb left from the Emporium?
You know, former instructor Kolb, who left the Navy and joined the Emporium.
Aye.
He's going to be leaving the Emporium and joining Hammerhead, which is where Miss White is now. But he said that in his write-up, I have it on me right now, but here, I'll just toss it to you.
I think I might have seen it.
They've got some members that are collecting keys from places, and apparently they've got a little shelf called Navy B2.
Just give me a second to read this. Interesting. We actually just swung by there because we were just on MP3, and some of the members of the Navy seem to think that London was already involved in that. I don't know if that's true or not because I don't know how they would be.
Probably. Yeah, it depends. I mean, so well, it made me just think of something else because before what I was handling before the bells was the fact that Pure Hammer came up here and told me that sea wolves were down at the trade port looking to turn in their first privateer report and get paid. So I know we're lacking some information on them, but they are privateers. So I took them up to the guild hall and got their first report. I think you already grabbed and put into the red shelf. And the code that we gave for the privateers to access into the guild hall, the gentleman said it wasn't working.
It needs to be reset every tea time.
Oh. That explains it.
Hearing voices.
What I heard, Lieutenant Sylvan matters.
You. Oh, hello, LT.
Is anyone here?
Hello.
Do we have any orders posted? Or...
At the moment, no. Besides trade fair tomorrow, I believe they plan to depart, give or take, probably take 3 p.m.
No, all right. I like the new coat. It looks snazzy.
I wasn't a fan of the green at first. I think it pops a little bit. I think Coop is gonna shit his pants when he sees it, but Coop's not gonna like this.
Is Angry or Puffins around?
I saw Puffins 20 minutes ago. I don't know if he was going to sleep or not. I can check if you want and see if he's up there.
No, if you can, I can't even open the door. I don't want to bother the man if he's resting though. I mean, we've all been busy as hell the last few days.
Oh, he is at his desk doing paperwork.
No, very well.
So he's probably he's probably gonna be done soon. But Yeah, I think I know we were talking about. I was gonna push up to the secretaries about the next 48 potentially being over a weekend. I don't know if we can do it this weekend, but because it's gonna be kind of fast here. But I think everything tomorrow is largely gonna be focused on the trade fair.
No, fair enough. It's good to be home. I'm gonna head to the dry docks, and that's
Where the
I'm
fuck's my
confused. Question of the day, sir. I wish I knew where my horse was as well.
I think some of them are crated up, and hopefully you saw the warning about pulling animals out of crates.
No,
Don't pull horses out of crates. They get
try to remain calm.
They become very young if you pull a horse off a crate now.
I'm just going to hope no one created my horse. I take very particular care of my animals to ensure that they are always treated appropriately. I never put them in crates.
I believe London's trying to fix it. Lieutenant, are you going to be around tomorrow during the day?
Yeah, I'll be around always.
Have you done a port inspection before, or issued documents?
Yes, yes, I have.
Okay, just making sure. I did part of a port inspection for a company called Copper and Cask.
Oh,
but
hold on, I need to ask him something.
Yep, of course. No, he might not be here.
I didn't see anything. Go ahead.
I didn't see anything. There's a company called Copper and Cask that applied for letter of marque. They've been waiting a week. It took some time for their NID clearance to come through, not because of anything that they did, just there's some backups. I did all the inspection. We just need to check their ships and do the interview. So they are going to bring their ships here at some point tomorrow. Hopefully, I can
my
just catch them.
horses.
No, sir. Hopefully, I can just catch them tomorrow. But in theory, we just need.
Oh, by the way, we're back apparently.
Hi. So if you happen to be around and see, or if someone's looking for a lieutenant to finish off that inspection, they literally just need to have their ships checked and then go through the interview.
I believe Mr. Fang has signs put up all over the place about not accessing animals in crates at the moment.
Hi. There was a London made an announcement about an hour ago as well.
That was okay. That's what that was. All right.
Go to bed.
Talking to me.
Go to bed.
Well, if I don't finish this now, then it's not.
Go to bed.
Yeah, it's only halfway through. I should probably just give up.
Go to bed.
All right. Well, if it's not done tomorrow, then I'll just finish it.
No one's gonna read it until tomorrow anyway.
I know, but yeah, I'll just okay. So how do you want to file this? Just put it all.
We should here.
Because basically anything in to file and unfiled, I'm just going to say is all part of the same mail group of documents that we haven't really handled in the past couple days.
Silver Meadows, are you around?
Yeah, I don't know.
And I have half the stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We will create. We need a new name for this. Not PPPPP. Creating a folder called Unsummaried Mail. No, that's dumb. To be summarized. Okay, so I created a folder called To Be Summarized. That is where any unsummarized mail should go until it's moved into a folder for the date of the summary. And then more of this unfiled mail stuff. Here, I can move some stuff around.
Okay, so yeah, to be summarized should just apply to the day of whenever it is for that summary. It just needs to be included.
Yeah, can you hear me right now?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, let me just move some stuff around. 2. Summarized. Sure, I've lost a few. Did you, these ones in 2 file, were you doing something with those already, or are they just there? I just pulled them out. They're in my pocket right now.
I think those were the ones that I just hadn't gotten to yet. Everything else in the unfiled were the ones that I had taken mental notes on so far.
Okay. So, we're going to make a folder. We're actually going to call it May 13th at this point, because you're not going to finish this tonight, right?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, we're going to call it May 13th. And we are going to... What folder am I in here? So everything in everything that was in that unfiled mail, you had already summarized. Correct?
Yes, I probably need to go back over it again and make sure I didn't miss anything.
So are you able to toss your notes into a book quick? Or are you just going to try and do it tomorrow?
Probably going to try and do it tomorrow. I mean, if anything, it'll give Amora, if she gets up, another chance at a mail summary. If not, I can just cover the information pretty quickly.
Here's what I'm gonna I'm just gonna put all of these into to be summarized, unless you want to keep them separate.
Yeah, that's fine. I can figure out which ones I have and which ones I don't. Also, there's a ton of voyage logs, even including my own, that aren't worth summary because nothing happened.
Okay. Maybe you should be more interesting.
I wish I was.
Maybe then people wouldn't forget your name. Ooh. Ooh.
You want to know something funny that happened the second I got to the Sons of Ragnar Island?
What's that?
We got off the Hornburg, and Flemington instantly gets a crowd of, like, literally everyone's around. The secretaries that are there, which includes Durin and Blackwater, Admiral Bain, Jolene was walking up and yelling to the Admiral, the lieutenants were around, and out of the blue, the first thing Captain Flemington does is gives, I think it's Midshipmate LeBlanc her medal for her service in the defense of what was it? The Twin Rivers Miracle.
Yep.
And then he turns to me and he says, "Oh, and Wallace, I have something for you as well." And he starts to go through the whole thing, even though I told him yesterday when he did the same thing that I wasn't there.
You weren't there. At this point, just take the medal.
That's what I was going to do. And then Pip's like, "Well, this is awkward. Wallace wasn't there. Wallace wasn't there." And everybody's like, "He wasn't there." And I was like, I mean, I was just going to tell him later. But then it was just like, "Oh." And then Flemington's like, "Well, I don't know. It was just on the list." And it was very awkward.
Yeah, I think this medal thing might need to be reviewed. Like, I get it, but also...
Oh, I would have loved to have been there, too. But I told him, I was like, "I wasn't there. Don't give me a medal."
You should have just taken the medal.
I was like, before he tried to trade with me and give it to me, I was like, I wasn't there. And then he tried to do it anyway. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to go through with this and accept it. And then that's when everybody else behind me was like, he wasn't there. So then it got real awkward real quick.
You are
hello,
here.
Ramsey.
Oh, I can't ride horses anymore. I can't steal this horse.
I have a thing for you.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I gave them 10 gold because that's standard. But yeah. I wasn't sure that you were here. And I didn't want to run around for 20 minutes looking for somebody.
Okay, I do have a question for you, but let me take a look at this.
Yeah.
Is this just their weekly report?
It's just their weekly report.
Are they still down there?
Privateer?
No, they've left.
Okay.
They were kind of in a rush.
Yeah,
They
that's fine.
they ended up engaging a bunch of pirates on their way here, and they kind of just wanted to get home.
You said you paid them some already?
Yeah, I paid them 10 gold. 'Cause
Okay.
as far as I know, that's what they get paid weekly.
It's 20 gold.
Yeah,
for a weekly
you.
report.
Oh, okay.
Let me undo this. Yeah, there's no way, there's no reason you would have known this. But just for your reference, the privateer pay structure is it's 20 gold base pay. Because we doubled everything, right? Like 2 weeks ago. So 20 gold base pay, so long as they get that by turning in a weekly report. That weekly report could be drawn in crayon. We don't care. That just shows.
As long as you get some.
Yeah, so that gives them that 20. If the weekly report, like this one, when I skimmed it, has some actionable information in it, that gets them an additional 10 gold, or with 0 to 10 gold. From there we can push all the way to 40 if it's like really good. Like if it's Sons of Ragnar, they usually get 40.
Right. I mean, they said they got like 35 last week, and I was like, I can give you the 10 that I know you're supposed to get. I'm so sorry.
I'll make a note on here. Dobby's just gonna have to wait. I'll make a note on here, and we'll make sure they get paid the remainder once Coop myself reviews it.
Yep.
Question for you: Did Cat Brewery? Did you end up completing that inspection?
It was all on Murphy for me to do it as a conflict of interest. That's my girlfriend's company.
So Murphy did it?
Murphy was supposed to have done it.
To your knowledge, did an inspection actually get completed?
Yeah, he did it. He definitely did the inspection. Along with like Secretary Crampton was there.
Do you know if any documents were issued or no?
No documents would have been issued. He should have just.
Yeah, I'll just ask Davenport.
Submitted his voyage report.
All right.
We can't. You told us before that we could do it. We just can't.
Yeah, you can do the inspection.
So.
Yeah, and that's just fine. You just can't issue the documents. Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah. They definitely passed as far as I was aware, because they had everything that we need. They even have enough resupply points set up for us already, which is great.
I just seen, I think, your voyage log that you'd been down there, and I was like, I didn't know which one of you did the inspection, so I'll get on Murphy.
Because it's my girlfriend's company.
Hi. Yep, that totally makes sense. I mean, to be fair, that's, I want to say your discretion as to what conflict of interest that is, but yep, that's fine.
I mean, I personally think it's a conflict of interest if I were just to hand her governorship.
I mean, we trust you, is what I'm trying to say, as a lieutenant.
I mean, I
believe
that. I believe that. But I just personally, just to recuse myself, it's a conflict of interest.
Hi. Abby, do you need to get Secretary Bose upstairs?
He's.
I can take him. Well, because we'll have to get him up to his office.
Yes.
Here,
I can get him into his office.
Perfect. I can change now.
Oh, that was the.
We're back from our vacation.
Cool. I hope you had a good time. Did you complete Amanda's divorce papers?
No, I just got back onto the island.
So, while all of you were gone.
Okay. Well, I'm Anyway.
Alright.
I think I have. Okay, you all can't see this. Sorry. Yeah, I know, this screen sucks. I'll fix it later.
Secretary, where are all the horses?
Problem. If your horse was in a crate or in a stable, do not take them out of it because their stats will be reduced to 0.
Yeah, which is great. And I swear to God, if anyone touched... Let me calm down. Hold on. Let me breathe. Let me calm myself down.
No one did. We saw where the horse was, and I don't think we touched it. Go speak to Secretary Durin. We deliberately did not touch your horse.
Thank you. Is never. And
well,
I keep trying to, and I just can't. I have insomnia. I keep trying to, and I can't. And I'm cranky, and I'm angry about it. Breathe. All right. I need to drop a keel for the ship to replace the Phoenix, but I was told that I passed the test, and I don't know what ship I should drop.
Well, you said
I did.
And go.
Well, I have orders I gotta go out and
Alright.
do tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm
well,
going to sleep.
Shit, fair point. Speak to the secretaries when they wake up.
I asked Puffins, and he ran by on like secretary, and he said,
quickly,
and kept running.
We don't have an official
When they wake
promotions template, do we? Because Lieutenant Kinsley asked me about that, and I was like, I don't think we do.
This is an official
I
promotion
looked-
template? No, there's no template for it. They just need
Okay,
to.
that's what I thought.
They just need to list who it is, what they're promoting them to, and their reasoning, and understanding that it is
yeah, I
a
think-
promotion recommendation.
Yes, I kind of outlined that a little bit from the ones that I have seen that we have received.
Aye.
He understood it, and pretty much it was handled about 5 minutes later when Puffins walked in, and I think he just handed it directly, and Puffins signed it off in
Perfect.
person.
Yeah. Yep.
But I was like, I don't
think
think we have a promotions template. I don't think we, if we need one, we can make one, I guess.
And don't quote me on this, but I believe, and just for clarity, I believe that officers are able to promote a sailor to midshipmate, kind of on a, I don't want to say on a whim, but without requisition, if you will. It's getting up above midshipmate that requires approval.
Yes, I think this one was above midshipmate.
Right,
I'm
yeah.
not positive on that, but I have a sneaking suspicion I know who it was and what it was, but I don't know for sure. So anyhow,
Said it was
all right.
Kinsley.
Yes.
Put money on Miss Flint then.
Yes, I'm pretty sure it was Miss Flint, probably to like Master's Maid or something.
Ooh, did you see that Miss Mouse is now a master?
I did. Yes, I think
I suppose
she,
you would have sailed with them. Oh,
yes. Actually, I brought.
Hide.
Good
Hide.
And
Oh. Sorry, no one's home.
No one's home.
then you might want to get your gear then that your
Ooh,
requisition
gear?
already left.
Oh, good. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, I can leave if you don't want to see it then, okay?
No, I didn't think this is. I didn't think that. Oh,
Oh,
no.
Actually, Wallace has to go to bed, so unfortunately, I'll have to do it another day.
Oh no! I can do it now. I can do it now. I can do it
can't
now.
do it now. Nope. Go
I'm
get
coming
go get
to
your
the
shit.
house.
That's like the fourth bell in like an hour. Jesus, people. I know there's a lot of people awake, but come on. Did anyone actually leave? The Whippet is heading down there. Let's go. Let's just go see what that is. Parkour.
Master Davenport, welcome back.
Hi, how are you?
Good, doing good.
Master D.
Please don't say please don't tell me we swapped again. I like this color though.
This is the last information that I had.
It's green and then silver or sky blue, right?
I believe technically the dangly bits are white, but they look
Okay.
silver.
Yeah, they look the same as this. Mine's
Aye.
sky blue.
Aye, yes.
Here, hand me your jacket.
Well, I think you have to hand me yours.
Hello, Vice Admiral.
Uniform.
Vice Admiral on parade.
Good morning, Vice Admiral.
Enterprise nice and done now, sir?
We're getting there.
Still done there? Okay.
Yep.
All right,
Gonna be a
everyone.
bit.
Back from the 48.
Step aside are taken out, and also Ensign O'Keefe are taking out a patrol. We're doing the seawall, probably a schooner, but hopefully we can take the Palace. Depends on how many people stay after I say you are dismissed if you don't have 2 hours. Depends on how many people stay around.
It's normally about less than 50%.
Yeah. So far, everyone's staying. Masters, are you able to join?
I am not. I am about to fall asleep.
Negative.
Fair enough. Go on, if you can step off parade if you are not joining.
Actually, Damon, I have a question for you when you have a second.
All right, excellent.
Just
With
dragging along.
all of the ensigns are joining as well. Are you guys all
A
joining?
lot of people. You're good. Yeah.
All right, let's take the palace then.
Nice.
That's
I
fine.
might be down.
Ponder your thing, sir, and join us down at the palace if you're joining us.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
try.
Everyone else, report to the palace, please. The HMS Palace. It should be somewhere.
It's
Oh,
next to the
I actually want to confirm with the Vice Admiral on the uniform.
It's where, sorry?
Vice Admiral.
I have no idea where it is.
It's on the
One quick
right-hand
question.
side of the.
Right,
let's go over here. There's a lot.
Yeah, where the warrior used to be. If you remember.
People yell.
I'll drop some things up in my room and I'll be right.
Just want to clarify on the Master's uniform. Do we settle on this,
You
this
going?
green pattern?
I'm going.
Yes,
Oh.
green. Green
Yeah,
and
no.
silver with gold buttons.
Yes,
Yeah,
I believe that's where.
I didn't
and
want to
then
do green with gold because it reminds me of a marching band uniform.
I'll say with Ops's red color, we look a little Santa-ish, but I think it's all right.
Nice.
Especially
Be festive then.
Master Group is probably going to be very elfish, if you will.
Ah, excellent. Well, you can give everyone the gifts of orders.
I just want to make sure. I kind of heard it secondhand that this was the color, so
What's going on?
we were just verifying Master's
Just making sure
uniforms.
they got the colors right.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you can just say Merry Christmas and you
Alright.
hand them their ops orders and they're
Merry
good to go.
Christmas. Go kill some shit.
Yeah.
Pretty
Merry
much.
Christmas.
But yeah.
I believe the ensigns are just going out to do a seawall patrol.
Right off.
Seems like they're really eager to do it. Like the moment we touch ground with the 48, they
They're like, let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
and we're like,
Yeah.
we're in
Yeah.
the middle of moving stuff, and they're like, so
I know. Right. So, we need to verify this whole thing about people dying in their sleep.
Yes.
Oh, I can verify
I got
that.
you.
Well,
It
not
happened
in
to
their
me this
sleep, but
morning.
when you wake up.
Yeah, the waking up thing still exists. That's the fine. But somehow Lieutenant Murphy died in his sleep.
Oh,
I did. I
that's
picked up his body myself.
Jesus.
So the question is, okay, we don't know how that happened. We don't. Do we believe that it's the vitamins going up while they're sleeping?
I can try to tell. I don't
I
know.
don't want to
how-
fucking make a ping if I don't need to.
I don't know how would we know the vitamins are going up if we're asleep. Though.
Alright, fair enough. Right, Damien, go and sort the mail, and then go and put.
Already sorted.
Okay. If it was mailboxes, for Murphy's stuff, go up the chain gang.
I have it on the Huntsman at the moment. I can't get into Chain Gang.
Okay. Murphy will be awake soon anyway. Just leave it on the huntsman, and I'll tell him.
Yep. It's in the writing desk labeled Lieutenant Murphy, do not why. I'm tired. I couldn't spell.
God. That implies you can spell when you're awake, Damien.
That's pretty damn funny, to be honest.
I meant to do not DNT, but I did DNY, and I was like, this is good enough.
I think you'll figure it out.
Yeah, he'll figure.
So I take it the orders from today will be pretty much trade fair.
Aye, yep. Every anyone without an active task, which currently there are none, will be dynamically tasked with the trade fair.
Do we know if TSA is currently still having the power of the sleuth?
I haven't heard any different.
What do you mean, powered of the sleuth?
The moment you touch their port, you fall asleep. Actually,
Why are we having a trade fair there?
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
It's a great question for Secretary Crampton.
I have literally mentioned this several times, and I'm like, yeah, in the moment you get the TSA, before you even pull into the port, you
When
fall
was this? When
asleep.
did this? When did you last find this out? When did this
When
last
we
get?
went to Minerva when it was missing for 6 hours.
Oh, you fucking joking me. Well, shit.
It's gonna be a fun 2 days, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back to Tahiti.
Why did we not stay there?
Can we just all join Sons of Ragnar?
No.
No, God, no.
What if we just move the Navy Island?
I do want to.
Yeah, I'm on board with that one, sir.
Not sure about the Navy Island for another deployment after this.
I'm on board with that one.
I think we learned a lot.
Like, I love the island in terms of its design and ability, but the side effects of the island, not so much.
The stability is unwanted.
This is my personal opinion of the Navy Island. I feel like from the stories I've heard from everybody, every deployment, everybody says, fuck the Navy Island for every single Navy deployment.
Well, there was an island we all liked, which was the Wisconsin island, if I recall.
Ah, yeah.
With that beautiful bay.
Whatever happened to that one?
I don't know. I haven't seen it since.
The Admiral vetoed it. I can't remember why. And then there was this other island that had it would have worked. You know, the original island we were looking at. It would have worked. It would have required a lot of work, but we could have made it work. It's a lot smaller than this, but at the same time, I don't think we would have had that many issues. And I mean, we would have had to really restrict our building, which isn't a bad idea. We really wouldn't have needed horses then, which would have been a great idea. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
That's the one with the land bridge and the river through it?
Yeah. I think, I don't know if there's a river through it. It's like a really, like, there's a deep bay, huge arch, and then there's a second area that I don't know if it has an arch, but there's a massive arch on the one part of it.
I know the island.
Yeah, it's not a bad island, and I think we could have made it work easily, you know, for everything that we needed. But well, we had the opportunity to try this out. Now, if just the fact that it's custom designed is causing issues, and we can't fix that, I don't know.
Over and over and over and over and over again.
It sucks because, like, it is a really nice island.
It'd be one thing if it was just wrinkles that we can sort out, but it seems like every week it's like a new yeah.
So I got a question for everybody.
Basic functionalities in question.
That's not a normal question. Does anybody have any twitchy eyes open right now?
No. Oh, okay.
No,
He
no,
doesn't.
no. Oh wait, who does?
dock right now?
Aye, yep.
I'll take a look at it.
Back.
I did get the sails set up properly. Gun deck cannons are all sorted. Top deck wasn't ready yet. I did send Silver Meadows over there. Well, I don't know if he made his way over there again, but I was gonna have him set those up. Main thing is just I want like a sleek, modern kind of look. I don't know if it's possible. We'll see.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I assume you're wanting it to be functional, but kind of have a look that's somewhat unique compared to the others.
Yeah. That's mainly it. It's got to
Well,
be definitely functional, easy to bosun.
Yeah, I don't want to undermine
know
whatever.
what-
So I generally need to start from scratch because I usually envision everything as a complete composite.
Aye. Well, if it has to get a redo as well, he wasn't worried about it. You know, he learned a lot and he's still going through everything. So, you know, if you got any tips and pointers for him too, I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
I don't know, maybe I can advise him on turning the cool factor up. It seems to be my style.
Yeah, that sounds good.
If I said, Ron, you need to get to sleep.
Oh yeah, get some sleep.
Right.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Can I get the voyage log template before you go?
Oh
to
yeah,
bed?
yeah. Maybe down in ops, quick.
Page.
Oh, I was gonna see if there's absolutely anything any of you needed before I went to bed for like 24 hours.
I need 10 million blood.
I need you to have a really wonderful sleep because you did a good job. How about that?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, have a good rest.
Doctor's orders. Go to sleep.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah, Burke, just let's run down ops. I'll get you those templates.
Yeah, I like the green. Looks good.
I wasn't a fan of it at first, but it pops.
Don't forget to tell him.
He's not short enough to be an elf, sir.
Oh, don't worry. Coop knows.
But that one over there is short enough to be an elf.
Yes. I wasn't a fan of the green at first, but I think it pops, right? We're trying to find
Good
a
one.
way to keep like the dark blue uniforms,
Mm.
and just like have the paladins, whatever they are, to be like black, or we couldn't get it to pop very well. Coop has a uniform that he really likes that he's gonna throw a hissy fit when he learns about it. He hasn't already.
So this is the color that everybody has to switch over to.
Yeah, all the masters are supposed to be in this now, and we will customize our chest is red for operations, but
Oh yeah, they're gonna be lots
Yeah.
of fits.
yep, yeah,
Because
just
everybody's been spending the last 2 days trying to make their own designs.
yep, and that's not gonna fly. I don't know why Coop thought he would have any input on it.
I don't know, but he came with the worst outfits I've seen so far.
Yeah, Coop.
Like a blood red with a red hat and a red
Yeah.
tray. It
No,
was
Coop was
awful.
like, we should have red jackets, and I'm like, I was in a red jacket for way too long. I don't want a red jacket anymore.
It doesn't make sense to put red back on.
No. Okay, so do you have the? So there's an actual captain log book that has like the voyage log template in it. Is that what you're missing?
Yeah, I have the port inspection book, but I don't have the other one.
Yeah, let me grab you the captain book.
And I assume I can't. I will for orientation before you walk me through this room.
What is that? Hi. Sorry, Burke. I missed that last question.
I was told we have to do orientation before you can get us through this room.
Yes. I mean, I can walk you through it, but it won't count for any of the time served, if you will, until you've done the orientation. Let me make a copy of this quick.
Yeah, because I was asking, you have a new girl working in here, and she didn't know like
Hi,
anything.
Amora. Yeah, she's hasn't gone through a lot of training yet. All right, so have you seen like the captain's log before, or how that works?
I mean, on previous deployments, I haven't looked at any on this one.
So it's set up so you could like keep notes in there for multiple voyages, which you are more than welcome to do. I know a lot of the captains do that for their own reflection. Submitting a voyage log there's like a template in there for a voyage log. That's what we'd like you to use. when you submit them, though, they'll be in their own book by themselves. So if you do like 3 voyages for the day, you'll submit 3 separate voyage logs. Best case, kind of best use is take that voyage log, toss it in a book. The title then would be usually we don't. So usually you put like voyage log, HMS, Billy Cock, whatever, and then the date. If you put all 3 of those parts in the title, that way we know what it is, and then just use that format.
Okay, I've done some freehand formats. I haven't done like a breakdown format. I think I've seen somebody use.
I think what some of the captains are doing, what I would suggest as kind of best practice is take that format in there and copy it into an empty book and mock up like a blank voyage log, and then use that as a template and make like 10 copies of it. And that way you just, instead of having to like copy from one book and into another or use your mind, when you go out on a voyage, you can just grab one of those from, you know, your desk or whatever, and you can fill it out as you go. And once you get back, you can complete it in its entirety and submit it. You don't have to like, you know, you obviously can, and I would encourage you to keep those notes in your logbook so that you can go back and reference them. But then you do have to like copy them out into a separate book. It's kind of, you know, personal preference to you there. We just need them all in a book, ideally with that format. But as long as you have all of that information, we don't really care what format it's in.
Okay. Is there any other paperwork I haven't gotten yet, or is everything kind of on hold?
No, I think that's kind of it. Obviously, the next important one will be the ensign book, which we have the original one of. I don't know if they've made changes to it. My understanding is you'll get that at orientation.
All right. You know, like a week has already passed.
Yes. This is a common thread with the secretaries as of late, is even with all the clerk staff, they still have, it's an element of they have way too much to do and they're just not getting to things.
Right, and I know Puffins
yeah,
had to return home for the weekend, and he'll be back. So
yeah, he might be around a little bit. He was just around earlier tonight. He might be around a little bit tomorrow. But I would love to have an answer for when and where orientation will be, and I have not heard anything.
yeah, I mean, at least if we can get started, we can work on stuff and get moving in a direction. Right now, we're just, you know, I'm in a dinghy with one oar spinning in a circle.
Yes. So I think that's my push to Bose is like, you either need to have the orientation or you need to give them the books and kick them loose.
Yeah. And
like,
I think with the class we have, you've got a much more experienced group than the first class.
Well, we've been through it once. Like, don't get me wrong, the orientation is important to kind of get you up to speed on what's happening, and like how the ensign program will function. It's not the first group of ensigns, right? Like they've learned quite a bit about it, right? There's things that you'll need to go over, but we don't need to wait to start the program for that orientation. Ideally, we would do it, but if it's gonna be another week or some bullshit, we just need to start it.
I agree. And I haven't seen any classes scheduled. I assume those two are related.
Yep, those will wait until after orientation. Yep. Yep. Hey, we just do mail summaries.
I mean, I get it, but you have a group of people who are really inspired and aggressive and want to get through this process.
I think, and I don't know the reasoning or if this is a factor at all or what the plan is, but I mean, we now have what, including Silver Meadows and Kinsley. Actually, so we have 5 captains. We have Silver Meadows and Kinsley who will likely be captains. And we have what, 9 lieutenants? No, 7 lieutenants.
7.
Yeah, and then 8/9 new ensigns.
Right. I'm assuming Sawyer will get bumped up here soon.
Yes. And given Harp's resignation, there might be one more ensign joining you. They're debating about whether or not they're going to open that slot up or not. I don't know if they.
Well, you kind of replaced that with the lieutenant that just showed up.
Yeah, I think that was the argument. I think, yeah. So I don't. They talked about like, oh, we could open up one new ensign, and I think they're just trying to figure out if they want to do that, and if they did, who would it be, and does that make? I don't know. They do their
that
thing,
would be
and
a
they eventually tell us.
bloodbath trying to decide the one last slot.
Well, yes, because the problem is going to be there's a number of people who know that they were right on the edge, and once you choose one, you've now determined who is right on the edge, and everyone else is going to see that, and it's only going to exacerbate some of those concerns.
And everyone does the math in their head.
Yep.
It's just human nature.
Yep. So hopefully we get that orientation on the book soon. I'm gonna push for if that's not like happening this weekend, or if it's not happening this weekend, then I would love to just open you up to doing ops trading starting on Monday. So
Well, yeah, and then we have the threat of the high tide coming, so obviously everybody's in a panic.
Yeah, we'll see what goes from there. Honestly, like I'd hope that this just ends up being like, yep, we have a high tide and a long tea time, and a day later we're all back up and running. But honestly, would it be the worst thing if we all took a week-long tea time and had to rebuild?
No, because silence sucks.
Like it would suck, but there's a silver lining in there, I think.
Yeah, I think we need to rebuild most of the stuff on the island.
I also, I mean, this is my first deployment, and I know it's the crew houses is a new thing too. I think the idea of crews and crew lists is a great idea. Do we have to have our own houses? I get we have the room for it, but it takes up a lot of resources. I think we need to take a hard look at that crew concept.
I think it's a mixed bag. I think on one hand it makes some people click together like magic, and you churn out the most elite force the Navy's ever seen. And on the other hand, you have the people who aren't a part of that, who feel isolated, excluded, and dejected.
I was all on board until the Hackett incident, if you will, where I forget. I think pretty sure
was that where he got promoted and then demoted again?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Cap Row, right? Yeah. I forget which Cap. I think it was Cleveson.
It was.
Yeah, it was Cleveson that wanted him as XO, and so put in for his master promotion, and I pushed that on up, and one of them approved it, and I told Cleveson like, yep, it's approved, and he promoted them. Then there's the whole shit with like, oh, but he can't be a master and work in the warehouse without being in charge of it for some dumb reason. I don't know.
I think the issue is, to be an XO, he doesn't actually need to be a master rank.
Yeah, there's some obvious fixes to this, and part of that is like, it's from both sides. It's like, should the crew lists actually be tied to a rank? Like, I'm a master and I'm technically in part of row house. There's no reason that I can't be listed as a sailor slot in row house, even though I'm a master.
Right.
That should be fine. But they won't let him do that, so I am an auxiliary in row house, and I'm not taking up one of those slots. Which doesn't it doesn't bother me at all, right? But like, he's been told you can't put a master's mate in that sailor spot, which is dumb.
That's weird.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. But also, it's like, so there's no argument for that. There's a bit more argument to be like, well, if Hackett can't be an armorer and a master here, if we have a master working as a clerk here because there's an XO, should they be doing that? I understand, like, if you're the XO of a crew, like, you probably shouldn't have other jobs. But I think that's a weak argument as well. There's no reason.
The Navy is all about multitasking and having multiple jobs / hats.
If we required people to choose between a crew house and a department, whichever they choose, we're going to be short-staffed.
Yeah, I can't imagine if I had to choose. I'm part of the harbor. I'm part of the construction of vessels.
Yep.
I'm part of the bosuns, and I'm part of a crew, and I'm an ensign.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine
I'm literally wearing 4 hats right now.
Imagine if we told any of our lieutenants, like, you are not allowed to work for a department because you're a lieutenant. Captains, I get, right? Because they're expected to do that.
Right.
But I like the concept. I think the increased camaraderie is there for it. I think it needs some kinks worked out of it. And I think you need to divorce crew lists from rank, honestly.
I would agree.
I think the easy solution is to say that, you can have those, just like we have like intern clerks and master clerks here. You have those ranks, and you have like sailors, and you have, your XO and whatnot in your crew list, but those are just positions in the crew. You can have a sailor as your XO, and you can have a master as a cannoneer. It's probably not going to work out that way because if they're there, your XO, they're probably a midshipmate. But there's no rank. We have ensigns as intern clerks. That's happened. So it doesn't your rank doesn't have to. We already do that with departments. There's no reason we shouldn't do that with crew lists.
I agree. I think most of us are on board with that. It just has to have the stamp of approval and finalization.
Yep. All right, I am gonna get to sleep.
All right, don't forget to close the archive.
Oh, good point. Definitely haven't done that before.
I'm sure nobody's ever done that. Yeah.
No. All right, have a good one.
You too.
Okay, chap. I am tired, and I didn't realize it's 2 in the morning. That's still just for track-in. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to die again because I ate a Navy ration when I wake up. But I can get into this room and wiggle on out. So, this is where... Oh, I should check and make sure. Ugh, I gotta put all these back. So I'm gonna burn some stuff. Hold on. We don't need this. This isn't real. That I do need. That I don't need. That I do need. That I do need. I'm actually gonna leave it here because I have a few little classified things to wrap up. So rather than just like blur you and then come back in 5 minutes and say goodbye, I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks for the 3 hours tonight. Didn't realize we'd gone that long. I'll probably be back on tomorrow night, although it's my night on baby duty, but I should be here. So that's it for tonight. I have been Adrian. You have been you. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good one.